Women in competitive sports shouldn't have to just silently accept that biological men will always beat them.
At least 16 female parkrun course records are held by people born male. I know of more than 150 occasions where a male has finished as first female.
It is crucial that sporting bodies understand their responsibilities to women.
Trans people must be welcome and included in parkrun, same with everybody. But males run on average 10% faster than females, that's at elite level, and the gap is greater at non-elite level. So if people born male are participating in the female category, then that is unfair for females.
Parkrun, which is supposedly non-competitive, yet they have course records, okay? Yeah. So if they're not competitive, get rid of the course records. That's fine. But if they've got course records, then you need to be fair. And women are losing their course records at the moment because they allow people to identify however they want.
We're here as part of WRN, Women's Rights Network, to raise awareness of the policy of self-ID in parkruns up and down the country. We're trying to encourage people to be aware of this policy and to contact the director of Parkrun to change this policy to make it fairer for women and girls.
I've had lots of conversations with runners, with relatives, who really don't think it's fair that males can identify into the female category.
People say, well, it's just a fun run, it's not a competition, it's not a race. Well, it has all the trappings of a race. It has a start and finish line, it has official results in descending order of speed, it has age categories. All these things people would recognise as being features of a race.
There are thousands of women that are having to put up with this, are having to accept it, because by speaking out they are labelled as bad because you're not being inclusive. And we are not bad, we are fighting for inclusion of ourselves, not exclusion of anyone else.
Parkrun justify their gender self-ID policy by saying they want to be inclusive, but I think this shows a misunderstanding of what inclusion is. The female category is in and of itself an inclusion measure. Allowing males into the female category is not inclusion, it's actually exclusion for females.
We all know that women self-select out of sport for a lot of reasons. And part of the reasons that Sport England is funding organisations like Parkrun is to increase participation from women. They mean women, not men identifying as women.
A parallel to gender self-ID is age self-ID. I'm currently 50 years old. If I identified as being 81 years old and went and smashed a load of records in the women's 80 to 84 age category at Parkrun, it would be a terrible thing to do to those women. And yet this is what Parkrun allow with gender.
Introduce an open and a female category. If they said they were unable to do that, remove the categories completely. If it is an open run and it's just for fun, why the need to categorise? The third thing, remove records relating to an individual called Lauren Jessica. This is the person that was born male who has held the female record at Aberystwyth for a number of years now. Lauren is in prison for attempted murder of a British athletics official, and we'd like to see Parkrun free up that race record at Aberystwyth for women.
My message to Parkrun would be, you need to give females the same fairness at Parkrun that males already enjoy.
My ask to Parkrun is to think about women that run on a Saturday, that participate in the success of Parkrun. Please prioritise this group of people and allow them to run as women only.
We want women's records and women's achievements to be recorded properly.